Hi friends, welcome back in Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to do this 2 videos all into just one video. You guys have seen me make my brown gravy mix and my chicken gravy mix. And I was just under the impression that I'm not ever going to be able to make my own homemade turkey gravy. Well, today, because it's Thanksgiving, I wanted to do our Faux Banquet dinner. So with that, I'm going to have to use the turkey gravy. Well, I do have some turkey gravy packages left. However, I did want to try this out to make sure I do like it. It's, hopefully it's going to be something that's going to be tasty, like the chicken and like the brown gravy is. So we'll see. So I went online, and my husband tore the tag off here, but they had Better Than Bullion. Now, this is something I'm not going to be able to add to the powder. This is something that's going to have to be added to the mix once you're actually making the turkey gravy. So what I'll do is I will bring you down here. Now, I am going to make a double batch. I just stuck that thing to this. Never mind where it says the beef gravy or the beef bouillon. That's just from my beef one here. But this is going to be what's needed. However, I'm going to double it because we do use quite a bit of turkey gravy. So I am going to go ahead and bring you down here and show you what this is looking like. I have my bowl out here. And you need to start with a cup of flour. But because I'm making a double batch, I'm going to be making 2 cups of flour. All right. Then, normally if you were doing the chicken or the beef, that's when you'd be putting in the bouillon powder. So what I'm going to be doing is doing 2 tablespoons of garlic. However, we both like garlic, so I'm going to be doing about like 2.5. One thing I like about doing these yourself, you can choose how much of something you want or how little or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with onions because we love onions. And so it's going to be a half a tablespoon or half tablespoon of pepper. So I'm just going to just do, because this gets spicy, I'm just going to only do about that much. And then 1 teaspoon of parsley, but I'm going to go ahead because I like the parsley look in here. I'm going to go ahead and do about 1.5 tablespoons. Now with this, you're going to go ahead and just mix up as good as you can. What I usually try to do is every time before I use any of the gravies, I always usually shake it up in the quart jar that I keep them in. So this way, if things are not always mixed, even though you try to mix them up as good as you can in here, this way things are all mixed. All right. Now I have my quart jar here. Try to make it so you can see things poured in here. Now I usually find there's a spot or so that I did not manage to get mixed in, but that shaking it is going to make that happen. Now this is probably going to be, I don't know for sure exactly how long shelf stable wise this is because I never have it long enough. I'm assuming at least 6 months. Get my container out here. And you're going to go ahead and I would just continue shaking this. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like this. Now, with this batch here, this would be easily, because what you do is you use 2 tablespoons of this to 1 cup of water. So 2 of this, 1 water. And so what's going to happen is, because like with this, you use 1 teaspoon for an 8-ounce thing. So what I'm going to be using with this is 1 teaspoon of this per cup of water. But because I'm making 2 cups of water, so I'll be using 4 tablespoons of this and 2 cups of water. So you know, even after that is taken out, you know, that's going to be quite a few different batches. And like I said, when I do make these gravies, almost everybody has all the stuff in stock. So that makes it really nice. You can make these pretty cheap. I usually buy most of my spices like in the bulk. So I usually have quite a few of them. But that's the turkey gravy. And then, like I said, I will add this when I add the water. And I did get this actually on Amazon. Walmart has it too, but it's a little bit more expensive. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on pause, get everything around, get stuff ready for dinner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do some green beans. And go ahead and throw those in the pan here. Add a little bit of pepper to it. And I'll be turning that on. But what I want to start off with is this is the 2 cups of water. And I have some of that that Better Than Bullion mixed in there. I didn't have it all the way mixed, obviously. And I'm going to go ahead and take my little whirligig and kind of mix it up a little bit. Let me go ahead and turn this on. Turn on the beans. And because, like I said, it's 2 tablespoons to 1 cup of water. So I have 2 cups of water. So we're going to need 4. And when I get done with all this, I'll mark this saying this is the turkey. So I'm not doing the wrong one with the wrong meat. So what I usually like to do is take my little whirligig, kind of like take up some of that flour a little bit. I love the looks of the parsley in there, honestly. And then when you see like all the flour is gone, then you can go ahead and, you know, put in the meat or whatever you're having. Put that in that cup here. Make sure that's all done here. Now, what we did a couple weeks back is we had went to Sam's Club and we had bought a 3-pound bag of, or a 3-pound thing of the turkey. And like I said, when we don't use the stuff as much, we always make sure we vacuum seal these. So I'm going to go ahead and toss in the turkey and let that start to get all warmed up and everything like that. And this is kind of like, you know, like those banquet dinners, getting splattered everywhere. Doesn't matter how big of a dish I use, it seems. Anywho, so that's what we're going to do here. And then we had some leftover mashed potatoes. So instead of having those go to waste, we put those in the containers and we vacuum sealed those down. And I don't know for sure if I'm going to need water or butter or anything, or milk or anything like that. I'll turn this up and see what kind of mess I can't make here. Sometimes I swear if it wasn't for messes, I wouldn't even be in the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, but turn it on low. I can almost guarantee where I'm going to have to add probably some milk to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep stirring all this stuff, and I will be right back. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make a little bit of stuffing. And this is my instant hot water from the sink. Put a little bit of butter down in there. Throw this in the sink. And I'm not for sure if I said on that Better Than Bullion, once you do open that, that does need to go and be stored in the refrigerator. So make sure you do store that. It's not like the powdered stuff that is shelf stable. So I have the 2 cups of the water with that, with a little bit of butter. And then this is all we have to do for bringing the stuffing back. Somehow I think that was 1.5 cups, but maybe that will suck that up a little bit here. I like it a little bit not as dry anyways. So this will set for a few minutes and get that done up. And then I'll go ahead and make the plates over there and we'll do up dinner. All right, so I brought everything here to the island except a spoon. So I will take a little bit of the stuffing and a little bit of the potatoes. Now, Mark, he likes that cranberry sauce that you see down there. I don't eat it, but that's something he does enjoy. And that's what he will have some of. And pour some of the green beans on here. These, for being store-bought green beans, aren't those awful nice and green? Which is surprising, shocking, honestly. So I like my gravy actually on top of my potatoes and my stuffing. So I am putting it on both. And this, minus, of course, we don't have a pumpkin pie or anything. But this is dinner tonight. It's our Faux Banquet Turkey Dinner, and stuffing, mashed potatoes, and green beans. So thank you very much for stopping by. You all have a very blessed and wonderful day, and a happy Thanksgiving.